Well, thank you, Paul, for sharing your thoughts on measuring depreciation, depletion, and income in the context of the digital and environmental transformation. You were talking to the audience here at the UNSW ESCO conference on economic measurement, and you delivered the first keynote address. I wondered if you could just start by telling us a bit about your background and work in this area.
Well, thanks for having me here, Rebecca. I've come to this subject over the years out of an interest of bringing together the issues that exist around economic measurement and look at both the theory and the concepts of economic measurement, but also at how they can be applied in practice. For me, this synergy of transforming concepts into something that at the end of the day somehow we see in production of statistical offices is something that has always interested me. I've worked in an international organization in the OECD, so there's also this international aspect, because I think measurement in national isolation is not a great thing. You want to bring things out so that they can be compared between countries, between actors.
Fantastic. I mean, well, you covered a lot in your talk. Could you tell us what was the key issue you wanted to highlight in the talk, and also why is it so important?
There's one idea that has been with us for a long time, and both in the national accounting, but also in a way in business accounting. That is the idea that when we look at gross income, so the receipts from our economic activity, while this is very important, it only tells us half of the story, because really part of the income that we receive, we actually need to reinvest. So we need good net figures, we need good data on depreciation and depletion. Otherwise, we can't really judge how well off we are, how much is left to consume, what is the real income that we produce in an accounting period. Now, that is not new, and this has been around for a long time, the question. What is new is that we are in an environment where the digital transformation is very visible and with us. And of course, we have the whole debate about the environmental transformation and environmental challenges. And those two things, I think, have an important bearing on how we measure our net figures and how we measure depreciation, how we measure depletion. And that, in a nutshell, was really the contents of the talk and some of the questions that I tried to raise, with some answers, some open questions remaining.